Bueno, mis queridos amigos, y esta hermosa mujer que se encuentra al lado mío es mi roommate aquí en, aquí en el Valle. Así que vamos a hablar con ella un poco. Karen habla mejor inglés que español, pero nos prometimos que vamos a hacer la historia en Spanglish. So Karen, welcome, bienvenida.
Thank you very much. Gracias.
And Karen is going to tell us about her story, which is very interesting. Nos va a contar su historia, que es muy interesante y es una experiencia para compartir con todos nosotros. Así que bienvenidos a esta experiencia y bienvenidos a Astrospectiva, una nueva perspectiva desde la astrología. Desde aquí vamos a escuchar la historia de Karen. Bueno, y como les dijimos, vamos a hacer esta historia en Spanglish. ¿Por qué? Porque Karen viene, ¿de dónde vienes, Karen?
De los Estados Unidos.
Ella viene de los Estados Unidos, viene de Nuevo México.
De Nuevo México. Nací, pero vivo en Las Vegas, Nevada.
Ok. Como se darán cuenta, ahora que empecemos a hablar en inglés, yo la voy a molestar porque además la quiero mucho. Hablamos en inglés y suena como americana. Y cuando la oye a uno hablar en español, suena pura mexicana. Ahora vamos a oír su acento. Entonces, Karen nos va a contar un poco de su historia. Lo primero que quiero comentarles es que con Karen nos encontramos aquí en esta casa. Estamos compartiendo, somos roommates y estamos compartiendo nuestra experiencia. Todos los días nos saludamos en la mañana, tomamos algo, nos contamos cómo va nuestro día y en la noche nos encontramos nuevamente y compartimos nuestra experiencia. A veces he tenido la oportunidad con Karen de también ir juntos a algunos sitios. Pero no nos extendamos, vamos a la historia de Karen. Karen, welcome, and if you want to do it in Spanish, wherever you prefer, tell us a little bit about your story. Why are you here? Why are you here in Valle Sagrado?
Okay. Thank you, Sammy, for giving me this opportunity to speak. I came here to Peru mainly because my soul was calling me to come here. And the last few years I've tried to listen to my soul, my intuition, and we're all on the spiritual path, and so Peru just seemed like the natural place for me to come and write a book. I'm here to write a book about my life story. I don't know if you would know it or not, but I was a drug addict. I was a very heavy user from the age of about 17 to 35. I was addicted to heroin, and I did everything else. I drank, I smoked pot, I did whatever I could lay my hands on. I was on my way to hell, and I was getting there really quick. And I was blessed or lucky, whatever you want to call it, to rise out of that. I was able to stop using drugs and found a new way of life.
To get out from hell,
yes,
as you said.
Yes. And I landed in a 12-step program, and it's an anonymous program, but it's a 12-step program. We've all heard of those programs. And I found there people that were just like me, that thought just like me, because I thought I was never good enough. I thought I wasn't lovable. My mind would constantly attack my spirit, and I couldn't live being sober like that. And so that's why I used and that's why I drank, because my mind was not very nice to me, and at the time I didn't know how to
control your mind.
No, whatever thought went, I went with it, And so anyway, I want to write my story because there's a lot of opioid epidemic in the United States right now. A lot of young people are dying, and I thought that maybe perhaps it would help somebody. And also, for two reasons I'm writing my book. I think it'll help me heal. I still have a lot of
pain inside.
Yes, a lot of wounds, and I think getting it out, and as I'm writing, I've just begun the journey a couple of weeks ago, but as I'm writing, I get emotional, and it's getting the emotions out, which is good for me. So there's really two purposes for this: is for writing, healing through writing for me, and hoping that somebody can read it and it'll give them hope, because that's an alcoholic and a drug addict, we're hopeless.
So sharing your experience to the person who needs that. Okay, I just want to make a point on this main thing,
Sure.
because we have to respect this lovely lady, and through her we have to respect a lot of people who went through hell with this situation, and finally got her opportunity to be again as a normal person, if I can say so. She had like to suffer for 18 years. So anyone who sees this video can understand how important is life. And I'm getting a little bit emotional because I'm feeling so grateful with this person. I just have one example. With my poor English, every time I spoke with Karen, I said, "I'm sorry, Karen, I'm sorry this and I'm sorry that." So she taught me, "Sammy, you don't have to be sorry of anything. If you want to say something, say excuse me or something like that." So I learned from her that I'm not sorry for anything. This is my life. She was her life. She's not sorry for being in this hell, but because now she's a channel for the people who needs this experience. That's very important to know that. And as she said, she's in the plans also of healing of her wounds that they are left from this drug abuse. And the main thing also is believing in ourselves. Do you agree with me, Karen?
I do.
Tell me a little bit about how important are ourselves for everybody.
Well, through this journey that I'm on now, I've come to understand for myself, that we are spiritual beings having a human experience over and over again. And our purpose here, even though it might not seem like it, but it is to encounter the true essence of who we are, and it takes what it takes. Most of the time it takes pain, because if I would, let's say I would have been born and I would have had a really nice childhood, not that I had a horrendous childhood, I didn't, but it had its ups and downs. But if I would have been born with with a silver spoon in my mouth, and I would have gotten married, and I would have never become an addict, and I would have been comfortable, I don't think that I would be on this journey of finding out who I am and healing, and because I believe that healing is conducive to awakening, to awakening to what, you ask? Awakening to your true self. And when I have glimpsed my true self. And when I have those glimpses, I'm good enough. I'm in unity with not only with other humans, but with Mother Earth, with everything,
Mind, body, and spirit.
Mind, body, and spirit. And I don't, like I said, I know I had to go through what I had to go through. I had to put a needle in my arm, and and I was slowly killing myself because I felt empty inside. I didn't know why I was here. I remember walking the street saying, "What's my purpose? What's life?" Well, I was asking these questions even when I was high, and and I believe the universe is an abundance universe. It always gives us what we, the answers that we want, and it took many years, but I'm slowly learning who I really am, and not only who I am, but who you are. When I find out who I am, really, I found out who you are, Sammy.
Well, I'm wordless. I'm speechless, as they say in English. No, I am very grateful with Karen. She is so nice with me. We handle each other very respectfully, very nice, and I hope that everybody could get this opportunity for yourself to go to your interior, to find a place to go, and to expect nothing but to find beautiful people like Karen. We just met here, we got along with each other, and we had a wonderful time together talking about life. I'm getting emotional because this is very important for me, and I know that being a little bit selfish, I know that it's very important to Karen also to meet me and to share. I got the opportunity also to share with her a lot of things, a lot of whatever, a lot of persons and subjects that we discuss to each other.
Sammy, if I may, I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to you. Because, I came here to Peru and I didn't know anybody. I mean, I landed in Lima and I had a bed and breakfast for 2 nights. And I was just trusting that the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, would guide me somewhere where I needed to be in a nice place nice quiet place so that I could do my writing. But like I said, I didn't know anybody. And when I got here and Sammy came here, he was nice enough to introduce me to some people and hook me up with the people that are, I think are going to be able to help me. And who knows, maybe I'm able to help them. But Sammy, thank you very much for doing that for me, because I'm here, I'm not alone, because, we're never alone. But I don't know other people here. And Sammy's being gracious enough to invite me to some of the lectures and stuff, and I just want to say thank you, Sammy.
Thank you so much for being in my life, Karen. Ahora vamos a hablar un poco en español rápidamente. Con Karen la hemos pasado de maravillas aquí en el Valle Sagrado. Ella habla muy bien español, ¿sí? Así que tengan cuidado cuando se la encuentren de hablar mal de ella en español, porque ella inmediatamente entiende. Así que nada, Karen, muchas gracias por estar con nosotros en este programa Astrospectiva. El resto le pondremos algunos títulos para que la gente lo entienda. Y es un honor y un gusto haber compartido contigo estos días acá, Karen, desde el corazón y desde nuestras almas. Y he aprendido tanto frente a la experiencia de compartir con una persona tan maravillosa como tú.